How many emails are you expected to respond per day? How many meetings are you expected to attend per day? How many projects, how many key priorities, how many tasks are you expected to cope, to deal on a day-to-day basis? Well, there's a real push on the corporate side to do more, to respond to more email, to attend more meetings, to manage more projects, to get more priorities. And I've got a bad news, it's not going to end up soon. Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to discuss one of the key principles of performance. I'm at the moment in Manila. It is my first time in the Philippines. So excited to be there, and I've just spent the morning working with the leadership team of a big global mining company. And it's been a highlight for me because I've known this team for years. I've met a few of them face to face, but most of them over the last 4 or 5 years, it's all been on video. And to suddenly being able to meet with them, to shake their hand, I'm a hugger, to hug some of them was complete highlight. And for them to invite me to this amazing place that Manila is, and I'd love to discover even more of the Philippines, there's so many beautiful things, was actually just a highlight. And it all started a few weeks ago because I was talking to one of their member, Crystal, and we had a really big discussion about the less and the power of less. And I mentioned to Crystal the big problem that I see is, well, we do have, all of us, a bias for more. I mean, just look at the number of clothes that we're all collecting, the number of things that we have. Look at, I mean, for me in my world, I look at number of files that I see people keeping, the number of email, and it's exactly the same with the to-do list. And there's logic of, the more we do, the better it is. I mean, even if you think about the word more, the word abundant, the word plenty, they're positive. Think about the words less, the words reduction, all of those are quite negative. It's even interesting that less and loss are very, very close. Well, actually, there's some fascinating research. I mean, PricewaterhouseCoopers published a few years ago an interesting article in the Harvard Business Review. They wanted to see if there was a correlation between the number of priority a business has and their performance. And what they found is there's an inverse correlation. The more priorities, the less performance. And so we had a whole discussion. They were in Manila, it's an Asian team, they were in Manila to talk about their priority for the year. And we had a whole discussion about less. My suggestion is 3 things. The less happen on a quarterly basis. I'm a big fan of the think quarterly, and on a quarterly basis, less mean less priorities. Having the courage to only choose, I mean, this team was amazing. They only chose one key priority for the year as a team, one key thing, which is so courageous. And each of them decided sub-priority, only 1, 2, or 3 for each of them, sub-priority based on this one. Very courageous. Think quarterly, less priorities. The second step is plan weekly. And plan weekly, when I do my weekly plan, I do a list of everything I have to do, and I can guarantee my to-do list is always much bigger than my time available. On a weekly basis, less tasks. Having the courage to say no to a lot of things that you ought to be doing, you should be doing, and you're being pressured to do. And on a daily basis, the third one is on the Act Daily, is less distraction. We are so distracted in our world by so many things, and having the, hey, I'm going to focus on a few things that matter and not get distracted by the rest. When I finally understood that, when you start living that, it has a huge impact not only on your performance, but it's highly liberating. So my question to you is, do you have a bias for more? At work, do you think that doing more is better, or are you truly pushing yourself for less? This is this week, Work Smarter, Live Better. I'm going to enjoy Manila, but I'm going to go out and visit, enjoy of course the nice hotel, but I want to go and visit this beautiful town. You have a lovely day. À bientôt.